So nature is not a static fact situated in an adynamic void, but a structure of events possessing the character of a continuous creative flow which thought cuts up into isolated immobilities out of whose mutual relations. I wonder what is this referring to? Concept of space and time arise. So adynamic void, but a structure of events possessing the continuous creative flow which thought. Okay, thought. So what's the function of thought? So there's no void. There are no discontinuities. It is our thought, and I guess it's a specific type of thought which imposes, in a sense, an order in order to understand. So that's a practical necessity, and maybe also a practical necessity of science as well. But this practical necessity must not be turned into something which portray reality in itself. I think that's what he's saying. So that's why we need the concept of space and time, because space and time, that's what I'm understanding here, space and time. At least this type of space and time, the level of thought is space and time. Are the function of thought in our search for, or in our practical search for coping with reality. But the problem, and there's no problem with that, but the problem is if we make the practical necessity or the practical utility into something which is the yardstick of the truth. That's what I'm understanding here. Obviously, he is referring it to Whitehead, but this is his view, it seems like, as well. So thought cuts up, creative flow, which thought cuts up into isolated immobilities out. So out of these isolated immobilities, whose mutual relation, the concept of space and time is part. But I think he would say that this is one type of thought. So not every thought is practical, pragmatic thought. There are other ways of thinking which penetrate into the reality as it is. And I think he calls them intuition in a Hegelian Bergsonian sense, which will come up. I think we looked at it in chapter 1, but this will come up again at some point. Okay. So thus we see how modern science had a disagreement with Berkeley's criticism, which it once regarded as an attack on its very foundation. That for Berkeley, matter is just the creation of our thought, in a sense. It's not reality. Scientific view of nature as a pure materiality. Okay, I think we'll pick up from here, Berkeley, and we will look at Berkeley's notion of matter as well at some point. Okay. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك وصلى وسلم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وآله وأصحابه وأزواجه وذريته وأعوانه وأنصاره أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين آمين.